I just got to ask one thing. Did you shake off Girardi ever?
I did one time, and I was wrong. I made the wrong call. I ended up throwing a ball. There was obviously no damage done, but for the most part, it's a similar story. We all three were in sync with your catcher. You get a rhythm going, a rhythm and a timing going, and you just roll.
You were out till 5:30 in the morning?
No, I was not out. I needed sleep. He doesn't need sleep. He only needs about 3-4 hours a night. That's the way he was. So.
Then. Now I like
Then.
12.
Yeah. So what happened for you? You had a good night's sleep? Or
Yeah, it was a day game. The thing about me, and a unique story here that really brings us all together, and people think I went to Point Loma High School, and I kind of go along with it at this point.
Tell them that they believe me.
I just go along with it. I'm from San Diego. I went to Point Loma too, but these two guys went to the same high school in San Diego. And his was a World Series perfect game, so he's the godfather. Nobody's topped that yet. That's a whole different.
think about that. That's amazing.
It's a whole different level. Nobody's ever done it. Nobody's come close to doing that in that kind of pressure situation. He was awesome that day. I was on the bench watching him. Wells, such great control. He had unbelievable control. One of the best windups, the purest pitchers I've ever seen. Just strikes right there. He's great to teach little leaguers with his style. My day was Yogi Berra day, so that's why Don and Yogi were in the house that day, and it was 15 years. Yogi had the feud with George Steinbrenner. Went on for 15 years. Yogi's stubborn. Finally, they made peace, and that was the day I was pitching. It was Yogi Berra day, and Don Larsen walks out to the mound before the game to throw out the first pitch, and I made a crack to Don. I said, "Hey, Don, hey, are you going to go run and jump in Yogi's arms again?" He said, "Hey, kid, you got it wrong. He jumped in my arms." And he boom, threw a strike in there for the first pitch, and I felt about this tall because I got it wrong. I thought I knew a little something about history. I was completely backwards. But it was just remarkable to see, wow, as this game went on, wow, Yogi Berra day. At the end of the day, I threw 88 pitches. Yogi's number was a big number 8 behind home plate, painted behind home plate. So do you believe in the baseball gods?
Yes.
Makes you wonder, right? I don't know what you believe in.
That's amazing.
It made me wonder because I shook his hand, and afterwards, he was down in the tunnel after the game, and I ran up to Don and almost leaped on him like Yogi did to him, and a big hug, and I think you probably got that photo somewhere.
Yeah, probably.
Of me hugging Don
Good picture.
right after,
like
and
that.
there's just genuine joy on both of our faces. It's hard to capture sometimes.